Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Mark Dickinson. He is 5-0 and he's fighting this Saturday night in Newcastle against Grant Dennis in is it a final eliminator or just an eliminator for the English?
Just an eliminator for the English, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, good to get you on, mate. I do appreciate your time, especially on fight week.
No, not a problem at all. Thank you for having me on, man.
Anytime, mate. And my first question is how did you get into boxing?
So my dad's brothers. Sorry, someone's trying to beat through to my phone. My dad's brothers both box. They were professional boxers. And so I just kind of followed in the footsteps of them. My brothers boxed with me and that. My dad was a coach, and it just kind of went from there. Really, I just was just born into it.
Mm-hmm. And did you have a big amateur career or?
I had 91 fights as an amateur. I won 8 national titles. I won a European Championship, Commonwealth gold medal. And I boxed for the Team GB and was on there for 3 years. And that didn't go to the Olympics, though. It's probably the only ones I didn't do. I probably could have stuck around and tried to go for the Paris ones, but I wanted to get a head start on my pro career, and I think I made the right choice.
Mm-hmm. And you made your debut back in 2021 and you got a first round knockout. How was that?
Um, I think everyone wants to knock out the first opponent. So I was happy to get it, but I feel like I probably benefited more going to points in my next few fights to lead me up for the 10 rounder that I've got.
Oh yes, 100%. Because then you fought tough Polishman Michael Gazadzik. I think that's how you
Yeah,
pronounce it.
Gazdik.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, he was tough. He was tough. Could have hit him with everything, and he kept coming. I boxed Peter Kramer, who was also tough.
Yeah, Peter Kramer's winning record. That's so you only really had two journeyman sort of fights, and then Peter
Uh-huh.
Kramer, and then that Gideon Jonas fight. I mean, what a war that one was. That was on the, I think it was White Franklin undercard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Don't you train with Ben Davison?
No, I did. I used to. But after the Gideon Onion fight, I made the choice to go back to my old coach, and I trained with Graham Rutherford. He trained me from being 6 years old, anyways. So he knows me better than anyone. That's who I train with.
Mm-hmm. What do you think has been your best performance so far?
To be honest, I don't think everyone's seen the best of me as a pro so far, anyways.
Mm-hmm. And of
Yeah,
course,
I don't think anyone's seen the best of me, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to just putting on a good performance this Saturday. I'm not really too worried about my past performances now because it's in the past anyways. It's gone. So I just look forward to Saturday night and concentrate on that.
and you beat Ben Ridings as well earlier this year. Have you wanted to be more active? So, like after that Ben Ridings fight, I know you won in quite like wide fashion, and he's a good ranked like what's central area. Like he's challenged for the
Yeah.
area belt.
Hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I would like to be more active, but I was meant to fight Grant Dennis in August, but I got injured, so that's why I got rescheduled. So it's kind of out of my hands a little bit, you know. I was injured, and but we got it rescheduled, and it's happening on Saturday night, so that's what it's meant to be.
mm-hmm. And talk us about how this fights came about.
To be honest with you, I got it, it, I got told I could fight for the eliminator. Um, it was meant to be somebody else at first. I can't remember who it was, but it didn't get past for an eliminator. And then they got me Grant Dennis and says it can be past for an eliminator. And I was more than happy to fight him.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about Grant Dennis?
He's experienced, he's tough, and that's it really. Like he's quite tricky. He's tidy boxer. You know, he's all right. He's all right. He's not a bad fighter to be honest with you. I think he'll be a good little test for me on Saturday night, but it'll be a one I'll come through.
Mm-hmm. And of course, last time out for Grant, he lost to a Jarko. Did you get? Do you? Yeah. Did you see that fight? And do you study your opponents?
To be honest with you, I haven't really watched too much of Grant. Obviously seen a little bit of him, but I've never really watched too much of him because I just worry about what I'm going to do, and then he can worry about what I'm going to do, and then it's just all about me.
Talk about that, like that sort of head to head that you sort of had earlier. Well, press conference.
No, that was just all a bit of a laugh and joke, really. I think I got a little bit heated, yeah, but it's just part of it, isn't it?
hmm And so, is there bad blood between you two, or?
I don't know him to have bad blood with him, to be honest with you. I was just giving him a little bit of shit. I don't know him. I don't know him to have bad blood with him, to be honest. I don't know him on a personal level, so there can't be any bad blood there, to be honest with
hmm Of course, you did say that you're going to show levels in the fight. So, do you see the fight going the distance, or are you planning on
you.
stopping
No, I
right
don't
then?
see. I don't see the fight going distance. To be honest, I can see it being all over inside the 10.
Do you think it'll be early or just get a stoppage?
Whenever it will come, it will come.
And how's I know camp's over now, but how did camp go? Did it go all good?
Yeah, camp went good. Went as well as it could be go. Sparring well, put 100% into everything. So there'll be no excuses. Saturday night, like I'm ready.
hmm Of course, it's your first 10 rounder, and he's done. I think he's done the 10 rounds before. So do you think you need to start quick?
To to be honest with you, I just think that I know what I'm gonna do when I go in there, and I'm not gonna tell you that right now because it's gonna get posted up. So yes, you'll see on Saturday night, Mum.
And what time for anyone who's coming to support you on Saturday and want to watch you on DAZN?
It
What
should
time
be
roughly are you on?
it should be around 7:30 ish.
hmm What can fans expect from you Saturday?
A good performance. That's it. A good performance. That's all I'm aiming for.
And so, what are you expecting off your opponent?
I expect him to try and win. That's it. I expect him to try and win. I don't really think too much into what he's going to do, to be honest with you, because I don't really doesn't really bother me what he's going to do. What I do will be better than him. So yeah,
Do you get any nerves fighting on DAZN?
doesn't make a difference about the nerves. I'd be just as nervous fighting him on a small hall show than I would be fighting him DAZN. It doesn't matter about the platform. It doesn't matter about any of that. It just matters about me and him in the ring.
And I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Yeah, what's it like working with Matchroom Boxing?
Obviously, they're the best at what they do, aren't they? So it's a pleasure to be able to work with them. It's a pleasure to get promoted by them, and hopefully after this, I can start getting some opportunities to get some titles.
hmm And what does like this fight mean to you? Like, what does it mean to you?
Every fight means the world to me, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just this fight. Like any fight,
How far do you believe you can go in the sport of boxing?
I believe I'll be a world champion, but I've got to go and prove it.
hmm Final prediction from yourself?
Mark Dickinson win.
hmm And have you got a message, whether that's to like I mean, say thank you to whether your sponsors, manager,
No, of
trainers,
course.
anybody?
I want to thank my whole team. I want to thank for all the work they put into me. Not just for this camp, but for from being a young kid. I've worked with these, so yeah, big thanks to them. Big thanks to everyone who's coming down to support. Big thanks to everyone who's tuning in, and a big thank you to my sponsors as well, sticking through me through training camp.
And thank you for your time. Yeah, today. Thank you for your
That's
time,
no
mate.
problem at all, Sam. Thank you for having me on, man. Thank you.
Anytime, mate. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye, mate.
Bye bye.